Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we can work with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Eastern Security Network, and IPOB to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said. The Indian High Commissioner to Nigeria, είμ says Nigeria can tackle terrorism, Fulani banditry, and other insecurity challenges using non-violence means. Non-violence actually means that terrorism, insecurity, instability, and poverty are tackled in the spirit of mutual accommodation and tolerance. He was speaking at an event organized by the Indian High Commissioner or Indian High Commission in Nigeria to mark the 152 post-mortem birthday of Mahatma Gandhi on Saturday in Abuja, one of India's founding fathers. Mr. Thakur said Gandhi's message of peace and non-violence have become more apt today as the world sought an end to all conflict, war, terrorism, and poverty, adding, violence is the weapon of the weak. Non-violence is the weapon of the strong. The ambassador said the world needs to adopt non-violence means of conflict resolution, of dispute settlement, and of reconciling differences. And that was why India allowed Pakistan to go when they were seeking to restore Pakistan as a sovereign nation. They didn't go to war. They allowed them go. The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, on the other hand, is crying foul. They said those agitating for Nigerian disintegration should be decisively dealt with. Yerima Shettima, the president of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, made the remark. Shettima said those agitating for freedom are endangering the lives of Nigerians and should be dealt with in line with Buhari's directive. We can say that the Fulanis, all of them are terrorists. Faulting the violence approach of IPOB, I keep wondering, what violence approach is IPOB putting in place? It is the Fulani Nigerian government in connivance with Serikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, that are using the criminal DSS to create havoc and violence in Southeast Biafra in order for them to blackmail IPOB as a violent group. You know, because they are asking for freedom peacefully, and now the Fulani are now faulting them as violent approach. Shettima said all of us are victims of society today in one way or the other. So if something goes wrong, you don't have to behave abnormal. When you look at the situation on ground and think the only way out is to become violent. You know, that's what he said. That the only way out is to go violence. Is it not the Fulani terrorist bandits and the killer herdsmen that are doing things violently, killing and kidnapping people? How many people have IPOB kidnapped for ransom? How many have they been caught with AK-47? None. My brothers and my sisters, you can say that the Fulani Janjaweed are just a bunch of terrorists because they want to enjoy where they did not sow. Millions of Biafrans and northern Christians have been killed by the Fulani terrorist jihadis. The Fulani Janjaweed should go their ways so that they can practice the Sharia law and have jihad without interference. The Fulani North is caused and saturated with innocent human blood. No sane human wants to be part of the terrorist-ridden North. Northern leaders are sponsors of terrorist Boko Haram and Fulani bandits and killer herdsmen. Genocide and bloodshed of innocent indigenous Nigerians and Biafrans is the order of the day, and no thanks to the activities of state-sponsored Northern Fulani terrorists. Nigeria was created by the British as a poverty alleviation scheme for the Fulani North at the expense of the South. These shameless Fulani Janjaweed are quick to point accusing fingers at peaceful and armless freedom fighters, IPOB, whose only offense is that they are asking for Biafran referendum and Biafra restoration. But the Fulani Janjaweed don't speak against the real terrorists, Boko Haram and the Fulani killer herdsmen. Now they are at the receiving end of the monsters they created, who they plan to use to overrun Biafran land and other indigenous Nigerian people's ancestral lands. Sit at home changes nothing, as the Fulani Nigerian government are still holding on to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in that filthy DSS facility. Also, the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, in collaboration with the slave Biafran governors and politicians, created the fake ESN, Eastern Security Network, to create wrong impression that IPOB and Eastern Security Network have gone violent, and this is the Fulani Nigerian government script. The Fulani Janjaweed are benefiting from all these impunities going on in Nigeria and Biafra land, and that is why they have refused to go. But Biafra will shock the Fulani Janjaweed, because Biafra shall be restored in their own very eyes. Now the right measure to be applied is a total lockdown. It's a total lockdown of the zoo. Since the Fulani Janjaweed head don't want to be correct, something has to correct that their head. No one should complain. After all, Nigeria had over a month COVID-19 total lockdown, and the heaven did not fall. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.